What is going on, guys? It is Fatal Reaper Day back again on the HP Pavilion. As a viewer requested, we are going to be doing the best settings for Warzone on the HP Pavilion here. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button as always before we continue. And I do have 16 gigs of RAM in this build. So, and the rest of the hardware is in the description down below. If you have any questions, leave me some comments down below or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get in this video. So first of all, of course, you're going to want to go to display. Make sure you're on full screen or full screen borderless, whatever you prefer. Either one is fine. Your field of view is on 120. Your streaming quality, we don't put it on low because we're not streaming. Texture resolution, you're going to have to keep on low or you will go over the VRAM usage. Texture filter, you can turn that on high. Particle quality, you can turn that on high. Bullet, impacts and sprays, you can turn that on. I do actually turn that here on in just a second. I did kind of play around with the settings to make sure we didn't go over the VRAM usage here. For the most part, I left most stuff on low and things off. There are different things that you can tweak to your liking depending on, like shadow map resolution here, we put on high. Particle lighting, you can also put up, I put on high. The rest of the stuff I left alone. Before I actually started the game, I actually went back in the settings here and turned a few things up. There are, like I said, you can tweak a few things to your liking depending on what you're doing or wanting. Just make sure you don't want to go over that VRAM usage down at the bottom. See, obviously, if you go over like that, it'll appear red, and then you can deal with crashes, FPS drops, and all that kind of stuff, and nobody really wants that. Bullet sprays and stuff, I did enable it. Tessellation, I did put on all. Let's see. Of course, shadow map resolution, you could put, if you put on extra, it's going to go over your VRAM usage, so all that you want to keep on high. And then, of course, we'll jump into a game here. Put it on Caldera. Caldera Clash. Actually, I didn't even know they had that game mode. They do also have a playlist finally for Rebirth. So if you guys are interested in that, they finally came out and did that. But they've done pretty cool stuff with this update. But I mean, let's just hope it's better off. I used Caldera because it's a bigger map and it would kind of prove the point more. So these are the best settings you're going to want to play on the laptop. As you can see, not everything's perfect. Some of these aren't completely loaded in. I just re-downloaded the game, if I'm being honest with you. I did have it uninstalled because I was using it for Fortnite and Dying Light 2. But I did install the game back on the SSD. Now that being said, guys, I mean, game played smoothly as always. I never had any issues. Now, do bear in mind, I keep getting killed here. I have not played Warzone in probably about 3 weeks to a month, and I'm not used to playing on the smaller screen. That being said, though, I just kind of wanted to get the point across of just doing normal gameplay here, so you guys could see the FPS and how everything holds up. So these are the best settings for Warzone on the HP Pavilion. This is going to get you right around that 50 to 60 FPS mark. It may jump, it may go down in certain parts where depending on where you're at and what's going on around you. That being said, though, that's going to get your best FPS around the 50 to 60 range without everything looking, terrible or anything like that. That being said, guys, again, you can go back and watch it again if you want to see the exact settings. Basically, I would say this is probably like a medium setting kind of thing, or lowish on the low to medium settings kind of range, if you want to call it that. Obviously, we have some things on high, some things on low as far as texture quality. We did have on low. That kind of thing, you are just going to keep on low, or you can go over your VRAM usage. Now, take in mind, you can go over your VRAM usage, but it can cause crashes and FPS drops, and if you don't want to deal with any of that, definitely don't go over that VRAM usage. That being said, guys, those are the best settings for me, however, that I've found on Warzone. Of course, you can tweak things to your liking or do things differently, all depending on you and your gameplay and everything like that. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments down below if you guys have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe as always, and see you guys next time.
Enemy spotted!
Fuck! Taking fire!
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Targeting an enemy. UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
Grab that, will ya?
They got me in their sight.